doing well. So I've been sorting out my makeup collection and reorganising it, putting it into different organisational pieces, etc. And I was sorting out my foundations and realised that I have far too many on the go at the moment. I'm edging on 14 that I'm using. So today I'm just going to run through them quickly just to show you them, because I put it on Twitter and quite a few of you were like, oh my god, show them. So they run from low end to high end, so a mixture of different price points for you. And I love them all, really. There's a couple of niggly points about some of them which I'll go through, but all in all, I like all of them. I'll also put a list of them and the colours that I am down below, but I will say it as I go through. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I hope you like the video. Now, the next three foundations have quite low price points, so I'm going to do those first. The first one is the NYC Smooth Mineral Loose Foundation Powder, and my colour's in Natural Medium. Now, this is the only loose powder foundation I own. I don't particularly gravitate towards loose foundations. I'm much more of a liquid or powder, but I really don't have any powders. I'm a liquid gal, so I rarely reach for this, and it is actually too dark for me. This is in Natural Medium, but it does come with SPF 10, and it is in quite a little handy compact. And for those of you who do like foundations that are powder based, I would recommend this. I think it's a really, really nice powder, since this is the wrong colour and I don't really wear it very often, so a bit redundant. The next one is my newest foundation. I bought it yesterday or the day before. It is Revlon ColorStay, and I am in 150 Buff. So this, I really like this foundation. A lot of people say it's comparable to MAC Studio Fix. I wouldn't necessarily say it's an exact dupe. I still prefer MAC Studio Fix foundation, but this is a good copy, and it's actually not that much cheaper. I don't know, Studio Fix Fluid, how much is that? About £20? Less than £20. This is 12, I think I bought it for, like 11, £12. So it's only a little bit less expensive, but it is still a really good foundation. It's a full to medium coverage. You can either get it for combination oily or combination dry. I've got combination oily. It does dry to the skin very quickly, so you need to really work to get it on your face quite quickly. I apply it with either my fingers or a brush, but I do like this one. And the last one of the quite low price points is the Bourois Healthy Mix Foundation, and I could rave about this foundation all day. I absolutely adore it. It's got loads and loads of fruits in it, apricot for radiance, melon for hydration, apple for an antioxidant, and ginger for energy. Now this smells bloody amazing. Somebody please go to Boots or Superdrug and just smell this foundation. It's absolutely insane. It gives you excellent coverage, and it smells gorgeous, and it's very radiant, very illuminating, beautiful consistency, blends very well, nice pump, so it's nice and clean and you don't waste product. I just think it's an absolutely superb product, and it really isn't very expensive. It's less than £10. So I thoroughly recommend this product. I'm in number 53. I don't know if that's a colour name or not, but I am number 53 at the top. So yeah, I really do recommend this as a good drugstore foundation. It's it reminds me a lot of Nars Glow, but not as expensive. So yeah. So the next foundations I would say are in the medium price point bracket. I might have gotten these wrong because I haven't actually checked the prices of them, but I'm kind of guessing, so do excuse me if I'm wrong. But the first one is the Mavalia foundation. This is absolutely fantastic. I never associated Mavalia, whatever, with foundation. I was always associated them with nail varnish, but my friend used to be one of the main people for the company in, is that Harrods? Or Selfridges, one or the other, and she gave this to me for free, just to have a go on it, etc. And I really like it. It's very comparable to Estee Lauder Double Wear, and I know lots of people like that, but this is cheaper and it's really, really good. It's very full coverage, nice creamy, light formulation, beautiful. I would recommend just maybe going and giving it a go, just get it tested. whatever. It's number 1 creamy beige. I'm the colour. I really, really like this foundation. The next two are from MAC. I've got Studio Fix Fluid, which is the iconic foundation, etc., that everyone thinks they need to have. You don't need to have this at all, but it is a good full coverage foundation if you want it. It is quite heavy on your skin, so be careful with that. If you don't like heavy full coverage foundations, then I wouldn't get this. I personally thin it down with some strobe liquid lotion or some moisturizer just to make it a little less heavy. Yeah, but it is absolutely fantastic, and I am in NW20. And the other foundation that I have from them is the Mineralize Satin Finish SPF foundation, again in NW20. Oh, for this one you have to buy a pump. This one it comes with a pump, like a little lock cap. This is good. It's got some light reflecting particles in it, so it's a lot lighter than Studio Fix Fluid. Medium coverage, I'd say, not as strong coverage as Fix, but it's very nice. It gives a slight luminescence to the skin. Beautiful. And then Clinique. I love Clinique foundations. I don't own enough, but I used to use them a lot when I was younger. But this is the anti-blemish solutions. This is absolutely fantastic. I find that Clinique clear up my spots anyway. The foundations, not necessarily the skincare. I'm kind of umming and ahhing with that a little bit. But the foundations, doesn't matter if they're anti-blemish or not, I don't break out when I wear them. Almost in a weird way, feels like they clear up my skin. I can have a massive, horrible, red, pussy zit, and then I can wear my foundation for 2 days, and it will just disappear. And that kind of goes with any of the Clinique foundations, but this has like spot fighting stuff in it, which is supposed to clear it up. So I would recommend Clinique foundations any day. I've got the number 7 Stay Perfect foundation with SPF 15, and my colour is in blonde. Yeah, 4W blonde. This comes with a pump as well. It's a really, really nice full coverage foundation. Blends in really nicely, but my only gripe with this, as you can see, is that it's too dark for my skin. Even this summer when I was wearing it, I was using it to contour because it's so dark. The next lot of foundations are like my high price point, and they're all lovely, but again I've got gripes about some of them, so let's get going. Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer SPF 20. This was amazingly astronomically expensive for what it is. I am in the colour Bisque, and it's a nice tinted moisturiser, but it doesn't really, I don't know. I know tinted moisturisers aren't supposed to give much coverage, but this I can barely see on my skin at all. Maybe that's me for not getting the right colour, but I would probably wear this, and I do wear this as more of a base for my actual foundation. Flawless foundation by Benefit, and I am in the colour Champaigne, and it's got SPF 15, a big mirror, and a brush and a sponge pad. And this is the only like pressed powder foundation I own. I've had it for about 1.5 years, nearly 2 years. It's got a big mirror, and as you can see, I've hit pan really dramatically on it, and then you flip it up, and it's got a little pad and a brush that comes with it. This was very expensive too. I can't remember how much, probably under £30. But it's a really, really nice foundation. I don't actually wear it as a foundation. I prefer to get a big fluffy brush, dip it in, and then dust it over my face as an extra layer. So I normally wear this on top of my foundation when I'm going out for an evening, because then I just want to look all caked up. I've got Chanel Pro Lumiere, and I'm in the colour limpide-nude. Yeah, I don't know, it's like the lightest shade, number 10, because I'm really pale. So yeah, Chanel Pro Lumiere. I love this foundation. I wouldn't recommend it if you are really oily, because you're going to look disgusting if you wear it, because it's very luminescent on your skin, so be very careful. You also might feel that it's too luminous, so sometimes you need to powder over the top of it. I don't know, you might want to, I don't personally. The other annoying thing is, I don't know if it's mine or somebody else's, but the lid literally like falls off. Estee Lauder Double Wear. Again, a very good foundation. It's got SPF 10. I am in number 1N1 Ecru, number 16. I don't know, I think it's the lightest shade. And it comes in a cute little bottle like that. It doesn't have a pump, that's okay. This is a full coverage foundation. I really like it. It completely hides everything, and then you can just put everything back on top. So I like ever foundation, which is Nars Sheer Glow Foundation. This is amazing. I love the formulation. I love how easy it is to put on with your fingers, brush, sponge. I am in the shade Santa Fe. It gives a medium to full coverage. It looks beautiful with or without foundations. I'm sorry I've got so many.